Hey, it's Jason with Denwerks. Got something pretty cool today. It's a 1981 Toyota Hilux N30. Really nice little pickup. Here you don't see them like this very often. This is a total survivor in really nice condition. Absolutely no rust. It was originally sold up in Renton, Washington at the dealer. I think it was called Louberry Toyota. Just a nice old truck that people have taken care of all these years, and it's only got 83,000 miles on it. And so I just wanted to do a quick walk around so you can just see different stuff and, you know, pick out stuff that you're not going to be really able to see in a photo and different things, and I'll be able to talk about it. But obviously the paint is very, very original. We'll just start up here in the front, and I'll just go ahead and show you the lights. You got your marker lights, you can see there. You can see there on the side, they're working. We got headlights, bright lights, and those are actually new bulbs, light bulbs in there. And then we've got blinkers. We got our left and we got our right. You know, just really nice condition. You can see here the grill is in nice shape. It could be repainted, but I would just keep it just like that because it's original, and there's no brakes or anything in there. You know, everything looks really good. You can see some little rock chips up here on the gravel guard, on the balance there on the bottom. You can see down the side, you know, this side is really straight. You're going to see some dings and some little tiny stuff, and I'll point out as many as I can. But it's just nice. You'll see some little chipping right there just from being driven. I haven't seen any paint work, and what I mean by that, any blending areas or anything on it, but you will see some little tiny little touch-ups in different little areas on the truck. The tires are from 2014. They're hand-cooked Optimos, and you probably got, they were probably put on it at 60,000 miles, and there's probably about 50% tread on them. You know, this fender looks really good. You'll see a couple little chips, one little tiny ding right there. It had different mirrors on it originally. You can see the little holes, they've been plugged up, but these look like actually Toyota mirrors. And you'll see here, there's a little tiny outline around here. Some people might think, oh, it was repainted with a tape line around the mirror, but that's not. That's where it rubbed in. Someone's touched up a little bit of paint around there, but you know, if you got a piece of metal on there rubbing against the paint, it just made a little line. And you can see a little tiny ding there and a little touch-up paint, but looks really nice. You know, we've done a lot of work to it ourselves in general, just a lot of maintenance things more so. I did put, and you could take it off, I put this little stripe on there. I think it was just subtle, you know, just broke up the body just a little bit, and I didn't want to put it all the way across here because it wouldn't line up. You know, I didn't want to put it through the middle, but I just added that. But you can easily take it off. I just thought it looked nice. It had a canopy on it originally. You can see here some marks on the paint and a little bit of rub through right there and up here on the roof on the paint, but because that canopy came down and made it up there because they put a slider in the back here. When I got it too, it had a liner bed in here, you know, one of those plastic ones, and I wanted to see definitely what was underneath there. So I mean, you never know. I mean, you might find rust, and you know, or maybe someone hauled a heavy load. But look at the inside of the bed. I mean, this is amazing. So I took it out and I got rid of it. You'll see some little touch-up paint that they had right here. You can see here around the edges. So it looks really good and very nice. And you got to remember too, these are single walled, you know, here and here. So there was nothing to protect it. So there was no dinging and stuff. You know, usually you'll see these and there's dings all over the bed, and you don't see any of that on this truck. I mean, pretty amazing. You'll see the gaskets around the lights, you know, need to be replaced. You know, but this truck absolutely has no rust. Very, very clean. No bubbles, you know, on the bottom of the doors. Really nice. Look at the bottom of the rocker. You know, very clean. Again, you're going to see little scratches, little various little scratches and stuff, but this for sure is original paint. Walk around here to the other side. You know, it's got a bumper, and I don't think that's the factory bumper, but this is a nice addition. There's a little plug, 5-speed. You'll see right there is one little kind of Audi that happened out there on the bed, on the tailgate. But that's usually what happens a lot on the side of these trucks in general, you know, down the sides. But you can see some chipping and stuff that had been touched up. I got really cheesy and decided to put my sticker there like a big fancy car lot. But I thought it kind of looked nice. First time I've ever done that. You can see here, stop wishing, go fishing. I mean, it's just perfect. Behind here, I saw from underneath, there's a couple little holes that these are covering. You can just see there, I mean, typical old AAA stickers from a long time ago, but there is a couple little holes. They might have had, you can see it's just an old sticker, but they might have had little reflectors or something at one point. Typical old guy thing to do back in the day. We'll look down the side here. Again, really straight. You can see some little dings. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it around so you can see it a little bit better with the lighting and stuff. So we'll go ahead and flip it around. Okay, here we are on the passenger side. Looks like we got a little partner here. Hey Stanley, you like the back of that truck? Anyways, let's take a look here, and you can see back here along the bed, really, really nice. You know, those are some of the, that's why I turned it around so you can see it a little bit better. You can see a dent there and a little Audi from, you know, where something in the tailgate tapped right there, but you'll see some little chipping and stuff. But again, no overspray, no anything. Looks really good along the valance down there on the bottom. That was probably put on there a long time ago, aftermarket bumper. Looks really nice. You know, you look down the side, really nice. I'll point out a few little dings. What's really cool is you can see the original spot welds from the inner wheel tub going across here. Hopefully you can see that. You know, this thing doesn't obviously have any Bondo, definitely no rust, but it's just really impressive, you know, looking at it. You know, fairly straight. You can see here a little tiny ding right there with a little chip. This is really nice. There's a little wax around it, but it's the original sticker there, which is really cool to see. A lot of little chips on the side here that have been touched up. They're kind of noisy. What's really nice too is that bed liner saved it, and the reason I think there was a canopy on it too is you can see this is single walled, and usually the beds are just hammered on these trucks. You'll see all these little dents pushing from the inside, kind of like on that tailgate, what I was showing you right here. But usually you look down the side of these and they're dented out all over the sides. So really amazing. There is two little indentions you can see right here and right here. I know a paintless dent guy could probably easily fix that, but there's no rust, you know, in the cab. Still has the factory plug right there. And if you look at the original spot welds, really nice across the rocker. No rust in the bottom of the fender. And again here, this is not a tape line. This is when the bigger mirrors were on it at some point. It rubbed into the paint. Someone did try to touch it up there, but That's for sure not a tape line. It was just from the rub marks from the old mirrors. You can see a scratch right there. You know, really an amazing looking little truck in general. Again, when the canopy was on here, it's sealed right here for the window. You can see some touch-up stuff where it rubbed and across the roof line right there. But you know, the roof gutters look really nice. Stanley wants to check those out, and very clean. We'll just finish up here on the fender. You know, again, really good condition. Original wheels. I was gonna paint the wheels, but I thought I'm gonna try to leave those as original as I can. The hubcaps are excellent, but if you wanted to update the wheels and go ahead and paint them, that'd be great. But anyways, I hope that gives you a good look on the outside. I mean, it is a nice looking truck. Wanted to show you the taillights and everything. Go ahead and turn you can see the taillights are working. Got brake lights. We got blinkers. Got left. We got right. You can also see too that the license plate light is working, both of them. And we'll go ahead and show you the reverse. The reverse lights work too, so you know, it's good that all that stuff is working and all dialed in. Okay, we're going to take a look at the interior. Again, really nice in here. I like the pattern on the seat is really cool. The only thing wrong with the seat, you'll see a little bit of wear on this seat. There's a little rip right here, you can see, and it's got some tape on it. One of the things I thought about doing, if I was going to keep this longer, obviously try to find this material. But what someone could do is take this blue right here, even though it wouldn't be correct because I'd want to keep as much of this as I could, and put that blue right here along this line and right here, just so it matched up. And then you'd leave the center section the same color, and then you would do that to that side too. So when you looked in here, you'd see this panel blue and this panel blue, and that would actually look really nice and kind of look factory, unless you were really into Toyotas. You know, someone might point it out, but that would really match up nice. But go ahead and look at the steering wheel. In great shape, no cracks. That's loose just a little bit. Doesn't really bother anything, I just noticed it. Look at the dash pad, absolutely no cracks. Then the clarity of the gauges and stuff look really nice. 83,521 or 23 miles. Now someone put a radio in it. You can see here they had to cut this bezel. You know, just go ahead and leave it there, and a little equalizer, and it seems to be working. Little cup holder isn't factory. You can see a 5-speed. What's really nice is look at the floor mat in this thing. In excellent shape. You can see I think there was a little screw or something that went there. But you can see the jam, no tape lines. Really, really clean. You know, hardly any scuff marks. Door panels, again, really, really nice. No snags or tears. You know, even all the gaskets and stuff on this truck look really nice. Look at the gasket here. Really nice condition. Paint looks nice. You know, the felts look good. Headliner is really in amazing condition. Hopefully you can see that good. You can see the lights working, but absolutely no rips or tears. You know, very, very clean. I'll go ahead and hop on the other side here in a minute. I just want to show you the windows roll up and down nice. I'll just show you that one real fast, have Nolan show you. I'm going to walk around to the other side. Wanted to point out too, there's a little chip right here. and a little chip that has a little tiny little crack right there. So it'd probably be good to get those fixed. I don't know. You can see a couple little divots. I don't know if it'd be better to just get those fixed or just maybe replace the glass. But I don't think you can get this anymore with this little piece here. So I'd probably try to keep it like this for now and touch it up. Go ahead and look on this side real quick. Again, the dash is really in nice condition. The glove box. Jams, very nice. You know, again, no tape lines or anything. Go ahead and look at the door panel real quick. One little tiny little puncture right there, but again, it looks really good, and the rubber all looks in really good shape. You know, very nice. I mean, this stuff almost looks brand new. Pretty amazing. Okay, we're gonna take a look underneath the hood. There's a little pull release underneath the dash, and I'll do this with one hand, I think. Here's a little prop rod there. I'll go ahead and look underneath here. You know, these engines are really bulletproof. 22R, you'll hear a lot about those engines in general, but you know, this engine compartment's just really nice. And you can see here I didn't spray a bunch of oil and stuff all over the place to make all the hoses all shiny. You know, it's just all factory and looks really good. You can see the original tag is still fixed underneath here. You can see the bolts haven't been messed with. You know, no one's put a wrench on them or anything. Really clean. Look at the radiator support. Very nice little time capsule with all the original stickers. You can see here. You can see the catalyst sticker is up here. We got a close-up picture for you as well. So that's nice if you actually live in California. But no crinkles or anything. Very clean inside here. Go ahead and start it up. It actually runs really smooth. Go ahead and rev it up a little bit. You know, all the brakes and stuff have been gone through. It's got new rotors up front, calipers, cylinders in the rear, and brake shoes in the rear as well. And you know, the oil's been changed. We went through the gearbox and changed the gearbox oil and the rear end oil in it as well. It's kind of nice when you start looking close inside this motor. You're going to see things like original paint dabs, like right down there by the motor mount. I don't know if you can see that. It's a couple little yellow dots, but anyways, it's just really nice to see something that hasn't been messed with underneath the hood. So I was mentioning to you before too, the little tag underneath the hood. It actually matches up here on the dash, 10118. You can look here, the original tag on the door still. And while we're at it, I wanted to go ahead and show you the wipers working, and even the squirters work. You can see that. So those are working great. So anyways, we'll show you some more stuff. Cruising around a little Toyota. You know, really just a nice driving truck. You can see it just drives straight down the road. Just hands off the wheel. And I'll go ahead and lay into the brake a little bit. Stops really nice and straight. You know, it's pretty impressive. You can see here, you know, it's got an aftermarket radio, JVC with CD player. I actually haven't put a CD in there. I actually don't have one. You can see it's got an equalizer. And we'll pull up here and take a look at a few more things, just so you can see stuff working and stuff. You can see shifter. If you look inside the ashtray, really clean. And just wanted to show you. You can see here, hopefully you can see that blinking. Those are the hazard lights. And we'll show you the blinkers here real quick. There's left and right. You can see here the temp gauge is reading normal. You can see the gas gauge looks good. You can see the miles, 83,527, and those are original on the truck. This is for your headlights and stuff. I just showed you the wipers a second ago, but you know, getting real clean. And I just wanted to show you too, the shifter, you know, shifts nice, but sometimes when you go into reverse, you know, like right, it doesn't want to go in there. So sometimes I'll put it in third and fourth real fast, and it goes into reverse. I know that they don't have synchros, I think, in reverse on these, but sometimes it just needs to be aligned just right, and sometimes it's just a little tougher to get in. But I just wanted to point that out to you. It's just the tranny's just a little bit stiff, but you know, it's understandable. I mean, it's an older rig, and it's really amazing that it's an 81 and it survived this long. I mean, it's really in amazing condition. So we'll just cruise around here and just enjoy the ride. I'll pull it over, we'll put it on my lift, and show you a bunch of stuff on it, you know, inside and out. So see you later. Here's the receipts and stuff. I just wanted to go through them with you real fast. This is pretty cool. This is the original owner's guide, warranty guide, and you can see here this is the original VIN. That was sold new up in Renton, Washington at Lowbury Toyota, and there's the original owner. So pretty cool to have that. It was sold 2/13/1981, and just wanted to look through the receipts. Original owner's manual. You can see actually the last of the VIN, 1190. But here's the receipts. Just here recently, 2018. Replaced. It's got new rotors up front. Repacked the wheel bearings. Replaced ignition coil. Adjusted the carburetor. Cleaned secondary throttle plates, and let's see, needs oil service and master cylinder and brakes for leaking, which that was actually done. There's some parts right here. Front pads are replaced engine dry belt, replaced the battery, replaced wheel cylinders in the rear, adjusted rear drums, and rotated the tires, which actually I took the tires off and wanted to put the white walls out. And you can see here they just did a little inspection report on it. Had a thrust angle alignment. This is a receipt back from '99, and remember when I was underneath, there was a new muffler put on it in 2013. Some new tires. Not 100% for sure if these are the ones that are on it right now. At that time it had 67,000 miles. That was 2013. Just look through a couple other receipts here. And it also had an alignment done on it. You can see here in 2015. So that's just all the receipts that I have. So someone's taken care of it, you know, in the last, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. So that's good. And then all the things that we've done to it too. So, you know, it's really a nice rig. So hopefully that helps you out a little bit. Just wanted to go through that. It's the first time I've actually went through showing you that kind of stuff, you know, talking about in the video. So thank you. Hey, here we're going to take a look at the little 81 Toyota underneath. You're still going to see the still photos and stuff, but I like to get underneath of them, and it's just easier to talk about them in general and just show you different things and talk about stuff that's been done to the truck. So hopefully this gives you a good perspective. We'll just start here from the front to the back. It's really important you know, anytime you look at a rig in general is, you know, everything can look pretty on the inside or the outside of it, but the first thing is I like to look underneath. So that really tells you what you have here. So this thing is not worn out, very, very clean underneath, and just really nice. And it really proves that it's 81,000 miles. It's pretty amazing. I'll just look right here at the front radiator support. Looks in nice condition. Absolutely no rust on this truck. I haven't even seen a rust bubble on it at all. Very clean. You can see the rubber bushings there look really good for the body mounts. It has disc brakes up front there and drums on the back. It's got new calipers, new brake shoes, everything within the last 4 months. I have receipts for it. You can see the motor mount looks really good on both sides. You can see the brake here on this side. Rubber lines look really nice. You know, the system was flushed too. You know, the rubber lines look really good. You know, I haven't seen any engine oil leaks. You can see here a little bit of paint is just coming off there, but you know, up there you can see a little seepage, you know, just regular seepage, but nothing big. Oil's been changed. We serviced the transmission. That's why I just put that little date there. It just means that that's when the fluid was changed. And we also bled and flushed the slave cylinder as well for the clutch. But you can see here the frame, inner rockers look really, really nice. You can see the drain holes right here. Nothing's plugging them. And it just saved a car like this. You can see all the original spot welds across here. Very, very nice shape. You can see it's got the catalytic converter still on it. It is an 81. You know, U-joints look in good shape. Not any excessive noise or anything. Everything looks clean. Floors, really, really nice. Go ahead and look at this rocker on the back side. Again, very nice. You know, I'd like to get underneath here and beat something up about it, you know, but I mean, it's just really a survivor, you know, type rig, so really nice. I'm not 100% for sure if that's the original muffler. I'm guessing probably not. I see these two little sleeves here. It's probably been replaced, I'm guessing. Right here's a nice addition. Someone put airbags on the back. You know, they're Goodyear. You can see here where you fill it up. There's one on each side. You know, we actually cleaned the dirt off the rear end. I didn't repaint that or anything. And just wiped it off. Replaced the gear oil back here as well. Shocks, I just kind of wiped down the shocks. That's probably the original ones. Actually, I'm pretty sure they are. You can see where it says Japan on there. Everything's real clean. Rear brakes were done as well, and new cylinders on there and brake shoes. And I got pictures of the tires off and the wheels, or the drum, so you can see all that done. You can see it's got a spare tire. It's been wired for a plug back here. So hopefully that gives you a good idea underneath the truck. You know, very, very clean. You can see here the back of the bed. Looks really good. You know, it's just a nice old truck, and hopefully this will make someone just a nice little truck. I mean, you don't see them in this condition very often. So if you got any questions, give me a call. Be glad to answer. And you can make comments on Bring a Trailer, and I can answer there. So